excuse me. Thank you. Ooh, up here. Oh no, we're going down anyway. Oh well. Oh god, I'm miles away. Hi.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with twins! What could they be chatting about?
I genuinely have no idea, Paimon. The only way to find out is to go have a chat. Oh, what is this? The Boot Society? Knee-high boots. Knee-high boots. Knee-high boots.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master. And the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi. Why do you sound surprised? We, like, just met the other day.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Bruh, I literally just saw you. What are you talking about?
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I volunteering for?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
There's an Abyssal Dragon? Who's the Abyssal Dragon? I'd like to kill a dragon. No, actually, I wouldn't. I'd like to make friends with a dragon.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Why are you surprised?
Half right! Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain.
Please do, I'm lost.
We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town.
Okay, that's great. I don't know that that part of the information was relevant.
At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Wait, what? How is that possible? Are they Kuvaki creatures instead? They've just been manifested out of Kuvaki?
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
I mean, they look pretty moony to me, but whatever. Is that what rift towns normally look like? That looks very draconic. Slash wolfy, I suppose.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
Are they perhaps just existing in a different realm to you? Like, there's like a veil between you and them?
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
We had a similar situation with the Khanrian thing. We were seeing and living in a different reality because of the Khanrian girl.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night.
I guess they're insinuating it's something else. Sure, whatever. Okay, so you're the boot club and you're like the garter club. And they've got holster-looking things over here.
From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
Yeah, so locked in battle, they're just standing still.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad that they aren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
But where does the Abyssal Dragon come in? Or was the half-correct part that they were just abyssal creatures, not dragons? Ugh, disappointing.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side.
Wise.
I intend to inspect a few more locations.
Okay.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment, but we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
Indeed.
We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that's not really how I would describe Alice. Flighty? Absent parent? There are many words I could use for Alice.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Please tell me that Klee's coming to Nodcry. It seems silly because who the hell's bringing her when Albedo's already here? But if we're about to get Alice in Nodcry, please tell me we get to see her actually interact with her daughter. I'm tired of her being an absentee mother.
Well said.
Klee deserves to have her mother near her.
Right? Whatever's happening in Not Cry, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Well, obviously.
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
It's literally her job to know before anybody else does. Where are we? Oh, here. Okay. This way. Look, it's been a while since I've had to traverse Nashtown. Quite forgotten how it was located. Oh, I completely forgot that I was supposed to be looking for a bookstore. Ugh, I have no idea where it is. You cannot be bothered to look for it. It's up here somewhere, I think. Well, I don't immediately see a bookstore, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Do you mean higher? You cannot simply mean the steps. Lies. All lies. Yes, computer, I know you're hot. Take it up with the idiot who installed weak air conditioning. Hush.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though.
Something's either fishy or it isn't. How is it a little fishy?
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past.
So, couldn't this just be one of the rare sightings? I'm not quite sure why this is strange.
The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual.
Maybe.
Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms,
Human
too.
phantoms? What were they wearing? Because that tells us a lot about who they were. Were?
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh,
Has anybody been able to recognize the phantoms?
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Oh, you think they're attacking each other?
Exactly.
Ah,
The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening.
interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever paid attention to the fact that she has this random light-colored streak. It's such an odd color. I've never noticed that at all.
In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past.
Aha!
This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they
Oh,
tell.
so you're able to interact with them orally then? They can talk to you and you can talk back. Okay.
They claim to be from Hyperborea, a
Oh,
name which I've heard from Lauma before.
do they?
If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Why is nobody jumping on the chance to interact with these living fossils? That must be some cool.
did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
Yet again, Varka's just sitting back, doing nothing, telling someone else to do the work. And it's not even like he was involved in this. It was literally just Albedo, Durin, and Flins who were dealing with the matter. And he's sort of like, okay, well, I'm taking charge now. Albedo, it's all yours, even though Albedo was already dealing with it. I don't know, Varka. The more I hear words coming out of your mouth, the more you irritate me.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
That's also a good point. Speech deviates quite a lot over time. So how exactly, were they using the exact same common tongue we're using?
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather, which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
I could just say it's because you're stupid, but we're just taking low pot shots at people right now.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
Yeah, I'm with Albedo here. That seems like the most important part of what we're experiencing right now, and I don't think the group is capitalizing on this moment.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
Fair?
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
I'm sorry. Bro, are you just not counting Paimon? Because I can get behind that. But I have a feeling you're not talking about yourself, and you are referring to Paimon. So there's 3 people that aren't doing anything, sir. Seems like it, yeah, wait, we're a team since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along. Ha ha ha!
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Cal and Vina to come to the moon
That means he wasn't counting Paimon.
You and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out.
Yeah, it's a
I
spirit.
doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case.
I don't think they would either. Although the ones that do could make for interesting cases.
And Yehoda loves a party.
Does she now?
So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no.
She seems to be having a bit of a meltdown at the moment, Nefa.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Technically, we're already inside Yehoda, but I think you mean the private chambers. Good grief, she is at a run. While everybody else just
This is gonna sound crazy,
strolls
but
in.
hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship?
I said this a while ago, like last week. The people of Tevat are not going to know what a spaceship looks like because they don't have spaceships here. So just saying, like a spaceship, no one's going to give, like, any idea what that means.
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds.
Well, it probably will.
Turns out I'm the last to find out.
No, you're the first. Because our source of information is different from yours. But also, people don't really know what spaceships are. So I think it'll blow everybody's mind regardless. Also, once they make the connection to me.
Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything.
Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
Wait, you didn't even know where we were going? Why is Paimon looking at him?
Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
I'm glad he's aware of the fact that he would be the only one twiddling his thumbs. Sir.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, Let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I mean, that's fine, but that's a bit of a vague statement. Once we're done, what if we all finish at different times? What if someone finishes an hour, someone finishes in a day, and someone finishes in a week? Or you're just going to stay here until everyone's done?
I wish everyone a productive
You should
investigation.
be way more tangible in your time frames.
You too.
Oh, the ladies aren't coming. I suppose they're doing intel, aren't they?
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, sorry, boss.
You're literally, like, violating her job, her reason for being. For shame, Yehuda. Wait, I'm going to fast travel. Why did I bother going out the door? So you said the shoal, didn't you? All right. Well. Ugh, forgot you exist. God, it's so ugly. It looks like a goddamn manta ray. It's hideous. Actually, it looks like a face. Lol. And back to looking like a manta ray.
Well, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship.
You don't know it's my spaceship, Paimon. You don't know what it looks like, and neither do I.
But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an afterimage?
Paimon, it's like you didn't pay attention to the last half hour at all. Okay, half hour's an overstatement. The last 15 minutes. You know, with the mirage illusions. She really wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure either. Okay, the traveler wasn't paying attention either.
Ah, you're already here.
Hi. This isn't your turf. Why are you here?
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
Yeah, why aren't you busy with festival preparations, Llama?
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal.
To be fair, like I said, these people haven't seen spaceships before. It must be quite the novel sight.
No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Because the Kavaki is strong?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now.
It all literally looks like a manifestation of Kavaki. If it's not meant to be Kavaki, then maybe the designers shouldn't have made it look like Kavaki, because that seems like the obvious conclusion.
The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this
I've been saying
time.
that this entire time. Let's look around and see what we can find out. So how has nobody been able to prove this, though? If this is a frequent occurrence during this period.
Yeah,
Whatever.
seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Not real. I don't know. What's so confusing about it, Paimon? There is an increase in Kuvaki due to the moon. Moons? Moon. I don't know. The real one or the false one. I don't know which one we're referring to. Therefore, Kuvaki stronger. Therefore, Kuvaki make after images. I don't understand what's so complicated about that.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Sure, the more the merrier, I suppose. The problem is you can't interact with it, which means you can't go inside it. Can you talk to the people? Because they would be Nog Cryans from 500 years ago, would they not? Yeah, it looks pretty Snedge 9.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Hello, friend. How are you? 500 years ago, question mark?
Is that a phantom rhyme horn deer?
Yeah, see, Llama, the problem is you're the only person who's going to understand it.
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
I don't understand why we can't just talk to the humans. There are several of them in the vicinity, yet we have to resort to speaking to a deer, and so she has to translate. Not your brightest idea, game.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
If you were going to have her communicating with the deer for God knows what reason, they shouldn't have put the people there. Bye.
Oh, it's leaving.
Not so much as a buy or leave.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends.
Oh, so it's literally of no help. Super.
In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
How's that gonna help the deer? It can't interact with the mortal plane.
We may live
Material
in a different
plane,
era
sorry.
from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are.
What's that got to do with anything? They still can't interact with it.
Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
That's our plan. Talk to the deer and hope for the best. Best of luck with that. After a few moments, Rhyme deer and its companions, I don't know,
All
return.
back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
I'm still bemused by the fact that these animals can communicate cross species. It's so weird. That doesn't happen in the real world. You know, deer don't understand moles or whatever they had over there.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
Except they can't eat it.
This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
How would it know? It doesn't know what a spaceship is, Lauma.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't see the whole world, we only see small fragments.
Good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch.
Well, can it interact with the other Kavaki animals? Just as a ballpark?
The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
So is there a third dimensional space then?
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks.
That's a you problem.
We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast.
I still do not know how those animals are
I've noticed some
communicating
other
with one
human
another.
phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Is there a reason you didn't do that while the animals were going off gallivanting and doing all this recon for you? You guys sure know how to waste time. And talking to the people should have been the first thing you did before you spoke to the animals? Your logic is weird. Anyway, hi, you look Stejnayan. Are you from Nograi? 500 years ago.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
I like how he just casually jumps into the conversation.
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Does this dude realize that you guys are of different consistencies?
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
That's it? No, small. About to say. But seriously, do you not understand that we're of different... You're incorporeal and I'm whole, although perhaps to you, you look corporeal and I look intangible. But either way, we are different, sir, and I'm surprised you didn't notice. You should get your eyes checked.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Although that implies that you're not going through it.
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I think it rather is.
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
Perception of what?
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people.
And the deer. Don't forget the deer.
These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry.
Yes.
It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
Ah, that's why they're not asking questions or acknowledging that we're here.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
I think that's overstating his contribution, Paimon.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my brother was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why he wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
Why is nobody questioning the fact that I just told them I came to Teyvat in a spaceship 500 years ago? Does that not beg any questions to these people?
And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
I still wonder if the Fatui have it. And maybe just some of the Harbingers don't know. Thanks, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Don't know about that.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights
I was
of
about to say,
Favonius as well?
only one of you actually is a knight. I mean, I'm an honorary knight, I suppose, but it's only half the team here.
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
I don't think he even cares about the cathedral, does he? He's never in it.